Howdy folks, wanted to do another quick little video. It's been a bit of a while since my last video, but things have been busy and I haven't had a whole lot to report. However, been trying to scratch the itch for some affordable coin collecting material. So I did hit a, a local coin show here in New England today. Didn't spend a lot of money, but I'm kind of branching out into a couple little specific areas collecting, so I thought we could have a look at it. Like I said, didn't spend a whole lot of money. I've been buying most of my silver bullion online, which I still find is cheaper a lot of times to buy it on the websites. But what's today? The 2nd, I think, of January. They had reasonably priced bullion. They had some nice 10-ounce bars for around $260, I think. 1-ounce rounds for probably $26, $27, and then they had like Maples and Britannias and Philharmonics, I think around $28. So it was mostly reasonable prices on the bullion, but I've got plenty of bullion right now. So let's take a look. Really excited about these, and these are all cheap coins, really, for the most part. Actually, this I got on my change, just a clad half. But, alright, so why am I excited about this? Because I'm putting together a copper collection. And, yeah, got to look through a couple bins at the coin show and pick out the coins that I need for my collection. So we can go through these. Also got some Indian head cents. Alright, so let's take a look at this. Pretty interesting copper coin. 2 cents. Eastern Caribbean. Now I think that's the same size as a British penny. Let me just check here. I've got one for comparison's sake. Let's have a look. Yeah, I think they're about the same size. They should be. Alright, that's interesting, because that's 2 cents. There's another one, I think British East Africa I want to get, and I think that's about the same size with a hole in the middle. Alright, what else is in here? Same area, so this should be the size of a halfpenny. I think we'll assume that's about right. So this was 1961. This one was 1957. Nice. Alright, what else? What else? Looks like I threw in I think this is a halfpenny. George V. 1931 by the look of it. Apologize, I didn't really check the lighting before I started. Looks like we're getting some crummy lighting here. But yeah, nice. Pretty nice 1931 there. I don't think I had one of these yet. It's okay, this is a 2 pence. So it's 2 new pence from Ireland. Pretty cool design. 1980. I didn't have one of these yet, surprisingly. It's just a bronze 20 centavos. Pretty cool coin, though. A lot of people like the look of this one. I agree, it's pretty nice. Looks like we got some name at the bottom of the pyramid. I'm not sure if I can zoom in on that. Probably just the artist. But yeah, you got like a Frisian cap, some cacti, various, I think that's a Sonora cactus and some other cactus. It's pretty nice. And then you got a very nice eagle coat of arms. It's not reeded. But yeah, unfortunately Mexico went through a long period of just debasing their coinage in various ways. They'd make the coin smaller, keep decreasing the silver content, bring out more token money. But yeah, they had some nice coins. This one I'm not sure on. I found this interesting. I don't think I have a magnet down here, but I really should. Because most of the Pfennigs from Germany, the new ones, are steel with like a light copper wash, really crappy material. This one is a 1962, but I think for some reason it looks bronze. Like the edges don't look steel. Usually you can see like a steel edge. I'll have to check that one. I think this might be bronze for some reason. This one's interesting. Appears to be brass, 2.5 cents. Netherlands, Antilles, so it's like the Caribbean. Pretty cool. Yeah. Oh, what else? What else? I didn't have one of these yet. So from New Zealand, they had a 1 cent and a 2 cent piece, bronze. This is the 2 cent, 1976, and now I got that. I'm still missing the Australian bronze 2 cent, very similar. It's got a lizard on it. I only had one of these. It's an older Mexican centavo. Very cool. It's probably a little larger than a penny, I think. See, I did get a couple pennies, so we can check that. Yeah, I think it's slightly larger than a penny. For whatever reason. What's this? Oh, this is like just... Now, this isn't bronze. This is like an aluminum bronze, which I'm not really a fan of. I want to make a video soon on bronze coins, an updated copper/bronze coin collection. This was a rather debased French coinage after World War II. 10 francs, the size of a penny. Not good, but cool coin. Picked this up. Now most of these I think were like 5 for $1, 6 for $1. Some of these were a little more, like all the Indian heads I paid $1 for. Also, this one I paid $1 for. I didn't really have a nice V-nickel. And sure, this may not be the greatest example, but got it in the collection now. Not bad. And we'll check the rest of the foreigns. I don't think I had one of these either. It's the new penny. Yeah, they call it a penny there. But it's the Irish new penny. Pretty cool. Guess I added a couple Canadians. This one I think is older than any of the King George VI coins I had. 1939, nice shape. Oh, one thing you'll notice about all of these, the nice thing about going in person rather than like buying online, you can look them over. Because I like my copper to look a certain way. I do like a kind of like a brown, chocolatey, dark patina. I don't really like the brand new pieces of copper unless if you had it slabbed or something. But I like these examples of just copper money. And so this is the Panamanian, and it's the exact same specs as the American coinage. In fact, I think most of these were made in Philadelphia probably, or they did that for a long time anyways. What's this? Another Australian cent added to the collection. These are tiny, a little bit smaller than an American cent. What's the year on that? 1967. That might have been the first year of issue. That's pretty cool. Some kind of weird possum-looking thing. Added another Bermuda cent to the collection. I like these too. I think these are also the same size as the American cent, Bermuda. What was the year on this one? 71. Pretty cool. And I had a couple threepence. 3 pence, but I didn't have a Queen Elizabeth with the portcullis gate. This is a very interesting coin. It's very heavy, chunky. Feels like a washer or a nut or something, some hardware. store piece. When you get a bunch together, they're all clunky together. Kind of a funny money. And it's weird because the other Commonwealth countries like Australia, New Zealand, those are the two that come to mind, they kept their tiny little silver threepences. They never adopted this one. Some of the places did. I think Fiji adopted a weird, I don't know if that's like, I don't know how many sides are on there. Whatever. Alright, well, let's take a look at all these. Now, none of these are great, I don't think. I didn't really look closely at these, but they're all $1, I believe. So I just figured, what the hey. Indian heads for $1, that's not terrible. And they're all kind of the color I like. I think I'll wash these in some hot soapy water just lightly. Bring them back a tad. Sure, these are all common ears, but pretty cool nonetheless. Wonder if there's any mint marks. You know, I think most of these were made in Philadelphia, and then like the last couple of years they might have added a couple other mints, like San Francisco, maybe the very last year or something. You aren't going to be seeing any Carson City ones, I don't believe. I think Carson City Mint only made silver. That was kind of worn. 1904. And, last but not least, it looks like in 1896. Yeah, but these look pretty good. What do you think? Adding to the collection of nice cents. Is that a good price? $1 each? Anyways, and then this is mostly more coppers. A lot of the dealers there who have tables, this one I paid a little more for. Paid $1.60, I think. I'm assuming it's a higher grade. Yeah, I think that's a slightly higher grade Indian. Yeah, most of the dealers, if they have decent like foreign stuff, they'll tend to put it in the cardboard. And so these weren't 20 cents like the other ones. These ones, I think you had it marked $10. Wow, no, I think I paid like $1 or $2 for this one. Yeah, I'm trying to get, actually, I'm fascinated by the early German money. So I'd like to get some more, even like Weimar era copper, Phoenix, bronze. It's a cool one. I just threw this one in, I'm not sure. 1924S. Where's the mint mark? Yeah, I apologize. The camera is having trouble picking it up. That's a cool one. I think this is Weimar era. 50 Reichspfennig. Paid about $2 or so. Deutsches Reich, 1927. A is Berlin. I don't like how they use those letters. Now, where's the mint mark? Must be on the other side. See, in France and Germany, it's somewhat easy. At least, you know, their two capital cities, Paris and Berlin, are A, numero uno, alpha. That's the only easy one to remember. Then all the other cities, the letters, of course, don't really apply. There's the A. It's pretty cool. I like that one. I like that one a lot. It's, I think that one's nickel. Alright. Oh yeah, I threw this in. It was $3, I think he charged me. I don't think it was like a terrible deal. Just a nice 1914. I believe the last year they made these was probably 1915. Denver. I'm sure it's a common year, but it's in good shape. Oh, this one was nice. I didn't have any of these. I don't think I have any Cuban silver until now. In my opinion, this one looks pretty honest, uncleaned, it looks like. Pretty good shape. And it was like $6 or $7. Paid a premium on it. But it should be a little smaller than a quarter, I think. I have to check that. Well, I got some clad quarters here. Let's just see. Yeah, I think it is a little smaller than an American quarter. But yeah, I'm going to be taking that out of the plastic here. What do you think? Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Now, this was probably also made in Philadelphia. It's a good bet. 5 grams. 900 fine. Pretty cool. Oh, and then I just added some of these. Now, yeah, this was probably quite a bit over melt, but I do like them. Some early French francs. Nice reading. That's a pretty nice quality one. They're kind of a light strike to begin with, but you can tell by the reading it's pretty nice quality. So that's a nice one. And then here's another. This is 50 centavos. So a couple coins that have eluded me on my copper collection. I'm trying to get some more early French coppers. They have some nice, like, 10 centimes, 5 centimes probably, like early 1900s, late 1800s. Haven't really been able to find a lot of nice ones. Bought a couple on eBay, but they were cleaned, so not too happy about that. That's a nice 50 centimes. That's a pretty small coin. I think these are about the size of a dime. Yeah, it looks like they're about the size of a dime. So, 1 franc. They're probably a little larger than a dime. Well, now I'm confused. I think 1 franc is slightly smaller than a quarter. I just said that. Yeah, you do the math. This was interesting. She had it marked $4. Not sure the purity. It's 1944. I assume it's probably like 50% silver, maybe, something like that. I don't read Arabic, so I don't know much about it. It's Egyptian. 2 piastres. They don't even put any supposedly Arabic numerals. Non-rated. Pretty cool coin, though. Silver. Oh, God, I'm going to embarrass myself. I think that's a hexagon, right? And last but not least, another 50 centimes. That's 50 centimes. 1912. Liberté, égalité, fraternité. It looks like it's got a couple of those nice little Easter eggs in there. I can't really tell. Anyways, this one's in pretty good shape too. I'm gonna bust all these out of the flips. I prefer to just kind of throw them in a bin, keep them raw. I think that was the last one, was it? Oh, no. I'll just quickly show you, because I'm probably running out of video space by now. I picked up a couple banknotes. I don't know why. It's just compelled. They're like $1 each. My Russian's a little rusty, but I think these are rubles. In fact, I was looking at it, trying to figure it out. The only Russian I know is kind of the first 3 numbers, I think. Rastradli. I thought it was 3. I think that's 3. I mean, it says 3 there, so that would make sense if that's a ro, tiro, e. That's probably some kind of E. I don't know Cyrillic. I know a little bit of Greek letters, and then I'm assuming that's ruble. That's a ro, weird U maybe, B, lambda, L. I guess that's an E. Wait, no, that wouldn't follow, because that's an E. Unless it was tree. Maybe that's an I. I don't know. I think it's 3 rubles. And I think these are real. I mean, this is old. I think this was 1905, it said. 1905. So this is like during the Tsar and Nicholas. You got that bird. That's a nice note. I like this. In good shape. Pretty good shape. So there's a couple of those actually. This one's got a hole in it. No. It's another 3 ruble. 1905. I'll have to check. Maybe these are sequential. Oops, I'm already wrecking them. 735. No, I don't think so. Yeah, 3 ruble. I think it's 3 rubles. That was a lot of money back then. That was like $3 silver, a little smaller. These, like, I don't know if they're real. I think they are real, but not an expert. The guy who sold them wasn't an expert either. He just gave this to me for $1 each. It's kind of neat. Reichsbank. Now, this was during like the Weimar hyperinflation. 1000 Mark Reichsbank note. So hielt die Reichsbank Hauptkauf in Berlin gegen diese Banknote. Their Gothic was incredibly hard to read. And it seems like Germany kind of got rid of the Gothic script during World War II, and they never looked back. I think under Hitler, he might have thought the consensus was some of that Gothic is really hard to read. What is this? This is only a 20 mark. So this was pre-hyperinflation, 1914. Dan Zwanzig. Berlin. It's a nice note. Under the Kaiser Wilhelm. Now, this was a lot of money back then. This was about a 1/4 ounce of gold, I believe, is the 20 mark coin. So in today's money, if you measure in gold, this would have been worth $400, maybe $500. Yeah, we'll say it was $400. So you could have bought like a brand new Xbox with your $20, 20 marks, right? What's this? 20,000. Was that what I had in the other one? What was the other one? 1,000. 1,020,000. What's cool about German numbers, they don't put any spaces. So if you had a really long number like, I don't know, 5,120, it'd be one really long word. Reichsbank Direct Ovium. Pretty cool. It does have the year on it, because I would assume this is around 1923 during the hyperinflation. Let's check. I'm curious. I didn't see a year unless it was in 1923. Berlin. Den 20 Sehoya? Is that September? 1923. Well, I'm reading a good book on this. I think it was When Money Dies by Craig Ferguson. Good book. A lot of numbers on it, so it's a little boring at times, but for the most part, it's pretty interesting. Anyways, yeah, those were my pickups. Like I said, got a lot of the nice copper pieces that I'm after. The lighting is terrible. Again, I apologize. I don't know how I could have fixed the lighting. Maybe I turn this light off. Does that make it any better? I think it did. Yeah, the other light must have been drowning it out. I'm going to make another video soon, I think, on the state of my copper coin collection. But we'll talk to y'all later. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll be making some more content soon.